legend of the hidden vlogger. I'm with Phil. Yes.
Hi.
Hey. Say hi, Katie. Katie's a trooper riding in the back right now, so I can sit in the front. What do you do, Phil?
Professionally, I am a scenic carpenter and prop maker for the theme park industry.
Okay, so he does a lot of cool stuff, basically is what he's saying. Any of the things that you've ever wanted in your life, that you've seen from movies, television, anything, he can make it, and he has it all. This is the man.
Not all of it yet. We're getting there.
It's work in progress. Soon he will have every prop you've ever wanted. Yeah, so we're gonna be hanging out with Phil today, and we're gonna be driving in his Jurassic Park Jeep, which we're currently in right now. Hopefully we see some dinosaurs. Jurassic Park Jeep would not be complete without a can of Barbasol shaving cream. Screen accurate.
Just in case you want to get your shave on in the middle of an adventure. Or steal some embryos, whatever.
Today's vlog is brought to us by Jurassic Park and Kodak. That's right, Kodak. No print film gives you truer, more accurate color than Kodak Gold Plus film.
They're gonna sue you for this.
It's possible. All right, now we should be right up here where the Brachiosauruses are. The visitor center was there. We already saw the visitor center. Where are the raptors?
Well, that's the fence containing them. We're all screwed.
They're moving in herds. They do move in herds.
You guys see any dinosaurs anywhere?
A few pics right down there at the water.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Classic.
Get it, Ross, get it!
Wait.
Can he conquer the mountain?
Oh, alright, let's got it.
Come on, man! I believe. All right, the Jeep riding is over. We had so much fun out there riding these Jurassic Park Jeeps. So now, Phil is going to take us into his collection.
Which way do we go? That way?
That way. Let's
do it.
go.
Got the satellite phone that, you know, Malcolm has, and he's walking around and knocking it on stuff. Doesn't work.
True to the movie, it doesn't work.
Got Nick Van Owen's camera. Of course, none of this is screen used. Otherwise,
Okay.
I'd probably only have enough money for one. But, you know, in the movie, they just used 90s technology that they had at the time. So if you know what you're looking for, you could find it on eBay for relatively cheap.
It's awesome. Very cool. So you have, who's that autograph? Laura Dern?
Laura Dern.
Very cool.
With a lot of this stuff, if you know where to look, you could find it. You know, it's out there. It's just knowing what to look for.
Wayne Knight.
Yeah, that's Wayne Knight.
Wayne Knight from Jurassic Park. You have the plates. The plates.
Uh-huh.
The fine china. Spare no expense.
Yeah, this is just a regular Tiffany plate. Some guy was selling a set for relatively cheap. It's like, yeah, I'll get one of those for the collection.
Oh, yes. Yes. Now, how many dinosaur embryos have you stolen since you've had that?
I can't talk about that. I'm under contract. So the signage in the back is from the ride itself.
Oh, wow. That's from the Jurassic Park ride.
Yep, that's
the
from
River
the ride,
Adventure.
as well as the 10,000 volt sign.
That's from over at Universal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alan's Adventure. Sick. Robert Muldoon! Welcome aboard Amity Boat Tours. Oh my gosh. Now this is the actual display case.
From the Q line, and if you recall, they had on display was Quint's harpoon gun, and then Brody's jacket hung on this corner.
So this is the display from the Q line at the Jaws,
Yeah, this
the
is
old
the
Jaws
original
ride.
display case. Yeah.
You repurpose this to basically display everything
Uh-huh.
you have. Of course, this is amazing.
Yep.
It's Ben Gardner. You got Ben Gardner's head. Look at it.
Again, all this is reproductions. I don't have anything screen used. but
No. Yeah.
There's no holy grails in here, unfortunately.
I mean, the Richard Dreyfuss autograph.
So these are actually just regular scuba tanks. I sanded them down and repainted them to the correct color, and then I remade the decals because they're pretty hard to find originals. So I just redid the design and printed them out and made them from scratch.
Chief Brody's badge and jacket there.
I got the Quint.
Quint.
But with the scuba tank, I actually just finished this recently. It's the full,
That's so cool.
first full setup, correct valves, and that's signed
Chrissy.
by Chrissy at the very beginning of the
so
movie,
cool.
the first victim. It's from out front on the pavement. So when they closed the ride, one of the tech departments got a bunch of those and painted on it.
That's the license plate they would have pulled out of the.
Out of the shocks.
Is that the Tiger Shock?
That's a Tiger Shock.
What?
Oh, what?
Oh man, you have a Jaws barrel.
So this is actually a production use piece. It's not the one that you saw in the movie, but it was on the set.
And
One of
now-
the ones that wasn't pulled for filming.
And now it sits beautifully as your
That's my
little end table.
little end table. Uh-huh.
That's so cool. Did you repaint this or no?
So I got it black. So I did the yellow paint job on it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sick.
And we put it here, and Katie found a piece of glass to put on the top of it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Way to go, Katie.
This was a gift from a friend. I repainted it. Careful viewers will note that it's missing a couple things, and the logo is wrong. So I've got some work to do on that, but for right now, it's just sitting in the collection. But
Sick.
I've got a Rick O'Connell costume that I did, so I did the holsters for it, and
That's it.
bought a gun set online, and
Just waiting for my cup of coffee. Oh, wow. The whip. This is the actual whip that Harrison Ford used in the movie.
I freaking wish. We wouldn't be living in this house, but I would have a really nice whip.
This is the actual whip.
Absolutely not, no. I wish.
Throw me the idol. Now, have you ever been chased by a ball if I grab this? Would I be...
I wouldn't touch it. I'd leave it there, yeah.
Okay. Let's make sure.
Don't want to tempt fate.
Poison darts. You made the toaster dance with it. Little Ghostbusters action. Oh, look at the Stay Puft Marshmallows back there. Oh, yes.
I've got Tom Hanks's Apollo 13 wrist manual.
And this is from the movie.
This is actually from the movie. So
Wow,
you could
look at
see
that.
this, him wearing it in the movie. So this is just their checklist when he's on the moon. But it's him daydreaming of him being on the moon because Apollo 13, they never made it to the moon.
Yes.
And this is a scan of an original wrist checklist.
That Tom Hanks would have worn in the movie in his dream sequence.
Yeah,
basically.
well, this is this is a scan of an original that went to the moon.
Wow.
So there's like...
So this is on multiple levels. This is an original from the movie that is an original from the actual
They've
astronauts.
got like little drawings and stuff like that apparently the technicians would draw in the books and then hand it off to the astronauts.
Wow.
And then they wouldn't see this stuff until they were actually on the moon flipping through it.
Wow. So Tom Hanks, if you're watching and you're out there and you'd like to pay a visit, we do have something you might like.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure he's not going to. He's got other things to do.
That's sick. And then these are pictures, right?
Yeah, so these are continuity photos.
Wow.
That, back in the day, they didn't have digital photos to relate back to for continuity. So they would take
these pictures and then be able to figure out where they left off on something.
Exactly.
Amazing.
There's Kevin Bacon.
Imagine back then having to do Polaroids.
Probably be a lot easier.
If you know where this is from, go ahead and comment. Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
Huh.
Let's see if they know where it's from.
Look at that.
It's my lucky day.
Full house.
Is it? Hey, frisbees! Far out.
Yeah. Have you seen this yet? It's a real thing.
A long time. Every time there's something new. Every time. This is cool. Oh, so awesome. I love Back to the Future.
Yeah, so this is the miscellaneous part of the collection.
We all have that. Don't forget to donate. Save the clock tower. Not only do you have props and collectibles, but you have an Indiana Jones costume, a full wardrobe,
Yeah.
including a whip.
Doesn't everybody?
I guess, yeah, it's true. So now Harrison Ford actually wore this in the movie Indiana Jones, correct?
No. I wouldn't be living in this house. I would have the jacket, but wouldn't be able to afford the house to live in.
Hang on a second. You told me that everything in here was
No, I was lying.
Okay, we're just gonna pretend that it's real.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the jacket that Harrison Ford wore in the movie, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
absolutely.
Awesome. Wow. Awesome. Look at this alien sculpture.
That is a custom piece done by Katie.
You even have the clock tower from Back to the Future and the Panthers
Yeah, so these
from
are,
the clock tower.
Yeah, so these are the screen-used Panthers from...
These are here.
No,
This
Mike,
is like a Funko Pop
No.
though. It's not screen used.
Zoom
It's
out. Zoom out.
Okay.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah. Oh my God! Great Scott! These. Oh my God. These are the Panthers from Back to the Future.
So these are actually the Panthers from Back to the Future, yes.
These are the Panthers from Back to the Future that would sit on top of the clock tower on each side. This one and this one. Amazing. Okay, so how did you find these?
So there was a antique shop in town that was selling them. And a friend of mine at the time, we went in and we were looking around and we saw them, and I mistakenly took them for the statues that were in the Ghostbusters set at Universal. And I sent a picture to a friend and he's like, no, dude, that's from Back to the Future. Like, oh my God, you're right. Holy smokes. So I didn't know if they were screen used or not. So I did some online research. I contacted fairly decent member of the Back to the Future community, and he helped me to screen match them and identify them as from the movie. Cool. So specifically, awesome. This guy was in the exterior shots of Back to the Future, first one. And then this guy over here is from the set shots when they are doing all their interior filming. And Christopher Lloyd is hanging off of the top of the clock tower.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So cool. And to be such a huge fan of Back to the Future and to actually own something like this, it's not the DeLorean, it's not a hoverboard, it's the Panthers from the clock tower.
So to have a piece of the clock tower in my living room is incredible. It's just a dream come true for a fan.
Great Scott! These are so awesome. Fun fact, not only are these from Back to the Future, but Problem Child 2?
Yeah. So Problem Child 2 was filmed in Orlando. These were on display at one point in the boneyard of Universal. And while they were filming Problem Child 2, they needed some statues to go in front of the school that was in Problem Child 2. So they saw these. They painted them and had them out in front of the school, and then after a while they just put them back in the boneyard. But you could see the different layers of paint.
Oh yeah.
From, the original Back to the Future paint job to the Problem Child 2 paint job to whatever.
Two totally completely different movies.
Yeah. Mr. Strickland is in both though.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I didn't think about that. I wonder if the Panthers have anything to do with Principal Strickland being in both movies. Dino DNA. What movie are these from?
Dude, that's my cat's food.
Oh, sorry. I thought everything in here was a prop.
No.
This isn't a movie studio. It's a house. I have to remember these things while I'm walking around. Do you have the T-Rex?
I wish I did.
Oh my gosh. Have your photo taken with T-Rex. Look at that. Oh, the glory days. T-Rex attack. This is from the photo up in Universal Studios, right?
Yeah, when
in
it was
the 90s.
The boneyard. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's when the Explorer was on
display.
When they first
That's
brought it
so
to
cool.
the park.
Look at that. That's a little hidden gem for you.
If anybody knows what that's from, they're definitely fans if they know where this is from.
And look at this. This lockbox, but this isn't just a box with a fancy lock.
Of course not.
Little surprises around every corner. Don't be alarmed. It's a bar. Oh, wow, that's so cool. Did you guys build this?
Yeah, we just popped it on the wall.
Oh, like it's nothing. Just popped it on the wall. Trouble with the living. You even have Peter Venkman's flight suit from Ghostbusters.
Not
Again, screen used.
It's not
Screen used.
Bro, you're going to get me in trouble.
Not screen used. Still amazing. All right, so Katie has a shop where she's making all these ornaments. Look, this is amazing. Jurassic Park, Jaws. We got sexy Jeff Goldblum. These are so cool. I'll put a link to her shop down below. Check these out. These are so cool. Good stuff. So not only are the ornaments there, but also these cool cutting boards as well. Oh, These are sick. You could really make a good charcuterie board with this one.
Put that down. Don't touch this.
Yeah, Katie, you were here too. Come on.
Oh, my eyes all messed up. I don't like it.
It's like, my eyes are messed up.
Oh man. All right, what an awesome day. Thank you so much to Phil and Katie for taking me in today and letting me ride in the Jurassic Park Jeep, showing me your awesome collection, all the props, theme park stuff. Absolutely. This is my Graceland right now. This is heaven. That's going to do it for us. Hey, Base Chief, call up those Marines because we're coming home. I'd like to thank you for your incredible bravery today, and thank you for taking part in today's vlog and helping me capture more subscribers and views.